is the Maggie Morgan Show.
This is part 2 with our guest, Minister Israel, as we continue to unpack his book. I would love to hear you expatiate a little on what you call being a professional human resources manager for your own life.
All of us, we are an HR because we want to hire people into our life. What have they been doing with their life? What are the records? What are their first background? What have they done before? Just cross-check, analyze them, because you are the one that God gives the vision of your life. You know where you're going to. You know where God is taking you to. So you need to examine this person to see if they have the relevant skills, relevant values that will match up with what you want to do with your life.
You see, in a relationship, no matter how much you look at it, the man is the one driving and you are the one just entering the car. Okay. So you want to be sure that the person that is driving the car is going to the same destination as you are going to. For example, yes, you have to be very sure. So there's no way you can be sure than asking questions. If you don't ask questions, you will not know. And assumption is the lowest form of intelligence. It just shows that you're not intelligent.
Girlfriend, slow down. Assumption is a what? I love that line.
Lowest form of intelligence.
We need to ask questions intentionally right at the get-go. Let's not ask these questions 8 months later and y'all are already in some type of a situationship, relationship, don't even know how to define it. Please explain a little bit on gender differences based on biological background.
So if you're getting engaged or getting together with somebody, we need to know that, hey, how we want to drive this relationship is not according to your culture. It's not according to what mommy or your daddy used to tell you. No, we are building a family, a new family now. So the family of God. So we just bring in a principle of the word of God, and so that's what we use as templates to build our own family. And I also need to make emphasis on the gender differences, right? Some people just want to go into relationship with an opposite sex and they did not know that it's a different world. Take for instance, a guy is dating a lady and you don't know that there is something called PMS. You don't know that there is something called menstruation and you want to date a lady. I mean, you should just see that some people are in a relationship and said, I don't know what's wrong with her because she's always doing menstruation. Hello, sir. You don't know what's wrong with her. Now you dropping 2 liters of blood every month, and you say you don't know what's going on.
It's a great deal for us to understand individual differences, and if you don't understand yourself as a person, you can't expect somebody that has lived alone in his 30 years of life. It doesn't know your family background. It doesn't know how you've grown. It doesn't know your grooming. It doesn't know your belief system. It doesn't know literally nothing. And then you're giving him 6 months to come and know you. The you that has grown for 30 years. How can, he come in? What kind of education is that? What is the importance of having to understand individual differences, especially as a 21st century single person?
So understanding will just give you light. It will help you to tolerate, right? So because nobody is perfect. I mean, we are all working with perfection. We are progressing, right? If you're perfect, God will have taken you like Elijah.
So what are the red flags that men, particularly men, not females, should look out for? Red flags that men should look out for. Yes.
Awesome.
For relationships, even for marriage, love is very important. Like, love is very, very paramount. If a lady does not love you, I don't care how much you love her. If she does not love you, just forget it. Because over time, you just see that it's like you're pouring water in a basket. If a lady really doesn't love you genuinely from her heart, that's a red flag, because forget the fact that you buy the whole world for her. If she doesn't love you, just let it go.
If they don't love you, please just walk on by. Walk on by. You just gotta walk on by, because don't say she will grow to love you. If she don't love you, she don't love you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the thing with a woman is she loves you, she will so love you, she's going to put up even with a whole lot of mess before it catches on she's had enough. This is the thing about us women. But if she already does not love you and you're waiting on that love to grow, I totally agree, sir. Don't. Just move on. There is plenty of fish in the sea. There will be a sister somewhere that will appreciate you.